It's time for you to slow down. Hi, I'm Vamari with Be Productive Coaching, and in today's Lead with Impact, I love to share a story with you that I listened to this morning, and I thought that it was very timing. So here I go, I'll read it to you. A woman was experiencing a particularly difficult season of life as the stresses of work, children, finances, and family left her feeling as if she was constantly in over her head. She lamented to her husband nightly about the lack of joy and peace in her everyday life. So one day after work, the husband decided to bring home a bouquet of flowers for her. He arranged the flowers in a vase and placed them lovingly on the dining room table to surprise her. When she got home, she was so absorbed in thinking about all that she needed to prepare for the children for the next day, and was so stressed by a conversation she had with a difficult coworker that day that she passed by the flowers several times without even noticing them. Instead, she finished her daily task and went right to bed. Can you imagine the husband's sorrow as he thought, wow, she didn't see the flowers? Now, I want to invite you to just think about yourself and how this story resonates. I know that when I listened to it this morning, I could so relate to this. And I'm going to allow you to listen to the reflection that followed. Now let's imagine for a moment that God works similarly in our lives. He leaves flowers for us every day. He wants to surprise us with his unending love. Sadly, though, we often don't pay attention. We are either too consumed by the stress of our lives or so busy looking at everyone else's flowers that we do not even notice the brilliant bouquet before us. We are immersed in a culture of hustle, which tells us we can only succeed and be happy by exerting ourselves at maximum capacity. Hustle culture never stops to sleep, but I have come to see that it has put many of our hearts to sleep. We go through the motions as though our eyes are closed and our hearts are losing an awareness of the gift of life, the miracles of God, and the beauty of the soul in front of us. That was a reflection that I heard this morning. I am subscribed to Hallow, which is a Christian Catholic app. And there's a woman's devotional there by Emily Wilson, and that is the first session. I just started it this morning, and I thought, wow, how timely is this? Not only for where we're living today in this hustle culture, but also as we're approaching the holidays, starting with Thanksgiving this week. And so I thought, why not share this? Because as leaders, whether you're an individual contributor or you lead a team, either way, this is us. We're hustling. This is just how our work lives are now. And we bring this home. It's all about how are you integrating your life, right? That life integration that I speak about. And if you are not taking time to slow down, you are going to miss the flowers. And so whether you are religious or a believer or not, I think that you could find something in this story that might resonate with you. And I hope that this week, it's a slower week for many of us on Thanksgiving week, that you take that time to slow down, especially as you gather with family and friends. And then think about how you can bring this on to the rest of the weeks as you're completing the year and onto next year. In order to lead with impact, we must slow down, whether we're leading with impact at home or we're leading with impact at work. And so this Thanksgiving, I invite you to leave everything behind.